If you're looking for coins for FIFA 17 Mobile, then new FIFA have got you covered for the previous version and the newer version as well. Use the code TVM to get yourself a discount at the checkout. Link is in the description. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to another episode of the FIFA Mobile, A Road to Glory, which we're going to have a little discussion about at the end of the episode. But for now, we're going to open up a goalkeeper pack and be disappointed. But we are then going to go up to level 23, which kind of counteracts the disappointment. So this is the tournament that we're currently in. We've got 3 turns to take, so let's go do that now. If you're unaware of how tournaments work, basically, I'm in a league. The other guys are in a league. We play against each other. Whoever scores the most goals collectively out of every single person who participates, essentially, wins the league. We've won 4, we've lost 1, so we are looking to recover from the defeat that we had yesterday. Unfortunately, they were too strong for us. We seem to be coming up against people who are, like, I don't know, 10, 20 levels above the average of what we are. And also the overall, their players are 10 times better than we are, but we are holding our own, thankfully. The chip shot is definitely in full swing when it comes to me trying to get goals in this tournament, and just in general, really. I'm in on goal here, and I could have easily smashed it past him, but just to be safe, I'm going to lob him. Free kicks are obviously a massive part of my game as well. If you watch the stream that we did yesterday, you'll see that free kicks save me in many an occasion, really, against opponents that I was no chance. I was never going to win. I was never going to beat them, never going to score any goals whatsoever. But the free kicks really do help me out because they're so easy to score once you've got it down. As are the chip shots, like I said. Trying to cut it back, they didn't really work. We managed to somehow get the ball back, and our 68 rate silver player in the midfield manages to make it 3. Can we make it 4 just before the end? Lovely chip shot. Even though it is sort of, it's not a glitch, it's just like a broken mechanic, essentially. But even though it is a broken mechanic, I can't get enough of scoring them. They look brilliant every time one of them goes in. So there we are. They've taken 19 turns out of 87 with 72 goals. We've taken 65 turns of 87. We've scored 179. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens there. Unfortunately, I don't have an update for you as I'm filming this, even though it's more or less toward the end. So tomorrow I'll show you the result, and we should more or less be in another tournament as well. Obviously going to be trying to change the roster a little bit, so we are going to be moving some people out if you want to get your requests in. We've got a Netherlands Cup that I managed to snipe off the market, which I'll talk about in a second. So we are going to swap up 3 players and a Dutch Cup to try and get ourselves a Dutch champion. Obviously some big ones on offer, but we get 69 rated left wing. Then I scored the goal of the century. I didn't try and do this. It literally just, I was trying to skip, and I ended up swiping to clean my screen, essentially. But the highlight came on, and I ended up scoring from just inside my own half. Then we managed to score one hell of a free kick. Just some goals here. I'm not quite sure what game this is from, actually. I think it's just a random attack game. The objective of the episode is to try and get to 1 million fans. And this is how close we are. We've got 790,000 fans as it is. We can obviously go up to Legendary 3 as it stands as well, which is pretty good. So we've got a long way to, well, not a long way. We've got a long way, but we've got a little bit of a way to go. So we're going to try and do that in this episode if possible. We've got another Champions pack that I managed to get from trading up. I can't remember what nationality it was. No, I did a live event. Sorry, the live event right now is the Champions pack. But obviously you get yourself some the chance of getting a cup or a champion player. It's just it wasn't working for me. So what I've been doing recently to get the cups, because the live events for those champions are just terrible. I just keep getting silver players. So what I kept doing, and what I've been doing recently, is going onto the market, searching up for tokens, and obviously whatever money I've got less than 5,000, that's the value that I put in for the buy now. And I will literally sit there and keep refreshing the market. I won't do this constantly, obviously I have got a somewhat of a life, but every sort of, I don't know, for 5 minutes I'll just sit there and refresh the market. Now and again you'll see something pop up on the market. I'm not quite sure if you're going to get to see me snipe anything necessarily, but I have actually won a lot of crests. Obviously we've missed the Argentina Cup there. Sometimes you'll refresh it constantly and then something pops up but it's already sold, like that Argentina Cup. I don't really get how that works, but I do manage to snipe a Welsh Cup here. And obviously there's a load of Welsh Cups gone up. There's a Polish Cup. I didn't have enough coins to get that Welsh Cup. I was far too slow to get that silver trophy. But just out of curiosity, to see if I could get it. But unfortunately, we were too slow. But I did get a Welsh Cup, so obviously it's possible for you to snipe tokens, and I'll show you very shortly. In fact, after we trade up these 3 Welsh players in a Welsh Cup to get a Welsh player, I will show you how many crests I have in my squad. So I was kind of hoping for a Gareth Bale, obviously, Ramsey, Joe Allen, even Joe Ledley, you know, something along those lines, and we managed to pull Simon Church. I mean, it's not a terrible player, but when your side is, you know, your attack force has got Giovanni Dos Santos up front, Simon Church kind of falls by the wayside. So we do have a lot of crests. I would say all of these, apart from maybe 3, have been sniped by me in the last 2 days. And I did it on stream yesterday. Managed to snipe a Villarreal badge right at the end of the stream. It was very slim pickings yesterday, to say the least, but did manage to pick up a few. And again, we've got up another level to 24. I've been playing this a hell of a lot in the last 24 hours, so we've gone up another level yet again. But the whole point in getting crests is to try and trade them in for plans. So you'll see that very shortly. I'm 1 or 2 crests off getting a plan complete, so bear with me on that. Hopefully in tomorrow's episode we will get a plan done. So we get another silver player from my final champions pack, and we move into the attack mode where we're trying to accumulate some fans. As you can see, top right, we are 933,000 fans, very close to that 1 million mark. It may only take another 2 or 3 games. So I went into a game against, my third turn against this guy. We're away from home. We were 4-3 down. I challenged him. I scored 3. He came back with 4. We're now going into this game, and yes, there's a lot of lobs. A lot of lobs. I cut it right down just so you can see me just chipping the keeper each time, but that's essentially how I score goals, and I don't want you to judge me because it's not my fault. I'm weak. I need to do it. I was on stream yesterday actually saying, do any of you mind that I actually score a lot of chip shots against you? And everyone's like, no, it's all fair. You know, we know how to do them, so feel free. And I was very grateful because I honestly didn't expect people to be like that. I thought, no, stop doing chip shots, you shit. We came against this guy with a massive kit clash. I found it very difficult to know who the hell my players were. So in the end, had to basically run the entire time with Dos Santos. Took me to the 45th minute to score the goal, but that was enough to take me to Legendary 3. We've got just over 1 million fans, which is something that when you start playing the game, you honestly can't see yourself achieving. It's something that just seems so far away. I saw someone in my league that got to 1 million fans, and I thought, wow, you must play the game way too much. You need to get a life. And here we are, 1 million fans. So yeah, we are now Legendary 3. We need 2 million fans to get to Legendary 2. And I know what you're asking is, why do I care? Why are we doing this? The Royce is the only reason why. The Royce. His name is not Royce, it's The Royce. So we need to get ourselves a lot of these tokens in order to get that Royce. We're 3 away in the Mobile Master divisions, which is basically what we've just been working towards. So when we get 2 million fans, we'll get another token. And then when we get the other milestone, we'll get 1 more. And obviously then when we get to the FUT champion, essentially, we'll get the final token. And as for the rest of them, I know it's going to take a long time, but to be fair, I'm not too far away from doing a couple of them, really. The Mobile Master plans and the events is something that will come in time as I just play through the game. The Mobile Master Leagues is something that, so long as you guys and me both continue to play the league and do well in the league, and we should pick up a few more victories, of course, then that will be achieved as well. The only thing really that's going to take me a long time that I'm not actually looking forward to doing is the Mobile Master Seasons. Obviously, I've been through this before. We've got to play actual seasons, which is a full game of FIFA Mobile against the CPU, obviously, and you have to win and get to like 30 points in a season. It's going to take me a long time to do it. It takes a lot of energy as well, so I don't know how frequent I'll be able to do it, but as soon as we get closer with other things, I think I'll start playing some games. But as far as the rest of the Road to Glory is concerned, I will continue to make these videos, of course. The web app is very close. Early access is a couple of days away for FIFA 17 as well. So obviously once FIFA 17 comes out, I will be mainly focused on that, but I am going to try and do daily FIFA mobile videos. I just want a purpose to it, really. I want to know what is the end goal of this series, because there isn't a division. There's no way I can really get to Division 1 and, you know, do that kind of thing. So are we saying that I'm trying to get to FUT Champion? Is that my goal? Am I trying to get to a certain team rating, a certain overall? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think the goal of the series should be, because at the moment I'm kind of just sort of playing the game, you know, attack mode, a few live events, a couple of packs here or there, trying to get some crests, etc. Am I trying to 100% the game? Am I trying to complete every plan, which would probably be impossible? what am I doing? Let me know in the comment section down below what you want me to do, what the goal is. If you want to see anything in particular, again, let me know, and I will try my damnedest to get it recorded and explain it or go through it or give my opinion on it tomorrow. If you're enjoying the series, do me a huge favour. You've been good at doing it so far, so keep it going. Smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have done so. Thank you very much for the support, of course, and until the next time, goodbye. Remember.